Started this morning at Chame Hut at 2,600 meters. 2,700 meters. Left 8:30 a.m. Up some steep chimneys. Had to pass two large groups of Mzungus who were going really slow. And we broke out of that. We made a steady pace. Had lunch around 11:30 on a ridge. And we arrived at New Shira camp around 12. Then we investigated some caves and the Shira 2 campsite, which is at 3,800 meters. New Shira, where we are now, is just above 3,600 meters. And tomorrow's the long day.
Woo! You ready?
Yep.
Finished.
Matthias, let's see your chicken.
Well, it's an ostrich. Eat it. Oh, Dad.
I can't do emu. I can't do emu.
And here is a mysterious mountain plant found only in the highlands of Mount Kilimanjaro.
This is midway through day 3. We had a very windy night last night and we thought the tent was going to blow down, but it didn't. We set out this morning from about 3,800 meters, I think, and the purpose of today is to acclimate a bit. So we're now at the lava flow, which is 4,640. And then from this we're going to go down again and sleep a bit lower tonight. It's been really nice conditions. We had good views over Mount Meru. It's just been very, very windy, and so we're in a very exposed place at the moment.
Thank you.
This is the day of N3. Baranco. This is the end of day 3.
This is the end.
This is the absolute end of day 3. So we're halfway there. Maybe more. We're at Baranco. It is 3,700 meters up. We saw lots of birds today. I think I said jumbo to at least 100 people. So it was a successful day.
Perfect. And this is the peak behind you, kind of, but it's mostly shrouded in clouds.
This is the peak that we're gonna go up. But I think we're gonna go up a little bit more to the left. And everyone feels good. I'm excited for dinner.
Yes!
Success.
So again, it's day 4. We are here at Baranco Base Camp. It's the last stop before the summit. We will wait here until midnight or around 1 o'clock tonight. Then we will don headlamps and go for the summit push. We are around 4,500 meters. We stopped at Karanja today, around 3,800, 3,900 meters. So we picked up about 6 or 7 since lunch. Yeah, so we're just kind of trying to rest up before the big push. We'll check back in after our glorious summit bid or our spectacular failure.
Matthias, how do you feel?
Feel great. Finally made it. Long slog, but here we are.
We started to roll, okay. So, my question to you three, was Kilimanjaro dominated or was it not?
Yes, dominated us.
And the team had to suffer because why?
Because a big group of Mzungus came up in front of us.
Michael got really angry.
Always angry.
Because we kept getting stuck behind these giant tour groups of people who...
Cows.
As Michael would say, who should not be on the mountain, whose guides were worthless. And we ended up stuck behind them and freezing to death and then eventually, obviously, overpassing them.
And Matthias took so many preventative drugs, he didn't know, he couldn't feel anything.
I dominated the mountain and kept morale high.
And so we got there right as the sun was coming up. It was very nice, but it was still freezing.
I think all of us were miserable.
And then the worst part was then once we got there, we had to turn around and go home, like down a gravel scree slope, which sucked. And then somebody ran off with my water.
Michael.
And then I nearly died on the gravel, like the leopard of Kilimanjaro that's dehydrated.
Those are really good.
Then after climbing up and down for 9, 10, 11 hours, we then rested for an hour and then started hiking again down the mountain. And we're now at Mweka Camp at 3100. And tomorrow we're going home.
Supposedly.
Yeah!
We did it!
We walked down this morning to the gate and we got our certificates that certify that we climbed to Uhuru Peak. I feel great, especially because Mike and I had beers this morning.
The altitude had no effect on me.
I am Matthias. I am strong like a goat.
I am like goat. Yes.
Say it in Swahili.
Tell us some Swahili words, Matthias.
Well, Rafiki means best friend. You'll remember that from The Lion King.
Oh, and does that bring you a new level of understanding
It's like
to the Lion
King
King now?
has layers and layers of meaning, which if you understand Swahili, just build upon each other.
Why don't you tell them how you're cool like a banana, cool like a mango, cool like...
Anything.
Cool like a leopard.
Dry baby.
A dry baby.
slippery like a baby.
Well, Poa Kama Ndizi is cool like a banana, then Kama Nyanya is like a tomato, Kama Tango is like a zucchini. I've run out of fruit. Oh, Kama Mtoto is like a baby.
Michael, will you tell us the legend of the leopard on Uhuru Peak?
So I bought the Snows of Kilimanjaro thinking that it would have something to do with Kilimanjaro, and in fact it's not. It's a short story, 25 pages, most of which I didn't get, incomprehensible about some kind of agonizing
written by
death
whom?
tale, but at any point...
Written by?
Written by, what's that guy's name? Hemingway, yes.
Incomprehensible.
Yes, anyway, the point is that the legend is that a leopard crawled up to the top of Kilimanjaro and died. And we went up to Kilimanjaro and
Let's cut to the
instead
chase.
of seeing a leopard,
did you
we
see
saw
a leopard?
my wife left something else that was sort of desiccated for the rest of the world to see.
Cut.
But no leopard.
I've got hoes in different area codes.